What's up, guys? So just remember, the law of assumption applies on every single level of existence, not just for Earth, not just for your timeline, not just for the multiverse, not just for the omniverse even. It's literally on every level. And so everything that you've had happen and your assumption changes, like all of the different versions of Earth that you've already shifted through, and all of the different versions of yourself, and all of the different changes in belief of like the higher dimensions, the universe. You could say that all of those are a part of your multi-reality. So a multi-reality is like a multiple set of beliefs of different level things, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, you can change your multi-reality. Like, you can have multiple multi-realities. Like if you convinced yourself that there's like a pocket dimension, or like, I'm trying to think, where like your favorite anime characters can go to, but then also aliens from this universe can go to. That's kind of like a multi-reality, if you will. And you can have multiple things of those. Like, what I'm trying to get at is that it's truly infinite. And when you change your assumptions about the universe, for example, you shift that. Or like, for example, if you think that the earth is flat for a couple days and you start really resonating with that and you feel it, you're more than likely going to shift to flat earth. And then you could hang out there for a couple days, but your life would appear to be the same. And then say you go back to believing that the earth is round, you'll start resonating with that more, and it'll shift you back up. The reason I say up is because round earth itself, I think, is just naturally higher vibrational. Flat earth can be a little bit lower vibrational just because of how that works. Like, that would imply that space is fake and you would like completely shift to another realm of earth. So both exist. The same applies for the universe. Like, does the Galactic Federation exist on this timeline? That's up for you, like, based on what you believe. Or say you look at a certain political person. Are they secretly a draconian masking as a human? Are they secretly a reptilian? Or are they just a human? That's up for you to decide, because there's a timeline where all three of those could exist, layered on top of your life, where everything appears to be the same. Like, you could just go through your daily life and there's like layers where each of those is true, So remember, you choose it all. And it's really important to know this: the deeper and farther you go into spirituality, because even I got tested like last night about something. Even on the primordial level, I had to realize that, hey, I can, what even is primordial? Like, I was channeling some shit about my own soul and my own connections with someone, and I had to remind myself, like, hey, I can change the story I tell myself on that level too, which means that, hey, there has to be infinite parallels of that stuff too, even on the highest of levels. So in short, there's infinite parallel things on the highest of levels, even on the primordial levels, even on the levels before space and time were created. Like, it's all infinite. So if you hear someone say like, oh, like, I was dealing, I don't want to get into exactly what I was dealing with for energetic purposes, but different universes can originate differently. I'll put it that way. Like different creator beings. And then same for multiverse, omniverse, so on and so forth. And in other words, there can literally be more than one explanation for why you are currently experiencing the life you are experiencing, and they can all be true. So it's like if it was like a multiple choice test, it would be all of the above in some cases. Like, for example, are you here because of karma? Are you here because you chose to? Are you here because you got tricked into it? In a weird way, those could all be true at the same time, because we're a multi-dimensional infinite being that can come from various soul streams. Or like, for example, even just explaining your connection with like a friend or a family member, and like, you know, your friendship with them, the lore that you guys have could literally be infinite as to why, you know, you guys are cool, you know. And same for just explaining anything really. Like there can be multiple lore sets, if you will, that can all apply just in different layers and ways, because there's infinite possibilities of that. You know what I'm saying? And the possibility that multiple can apply is a possibility that's real. So yeah, just remember, you create it all on every level. The higher you go, the higher your sovereignty will be tested more and more and more and more. And you'll become more and more and more of a target. Not to scare you guys, but TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Just a theory, if you will. But, you know, on a multiverse scale, like on a multi-dimensional scale, people like that would be pinged. And you would show up more on the radar, so you might attract more parasitic beings trying to siphon your light. So you gotta up your spiritual hygiene, you know, the higher you go. Like, you know, wear copper, wear some organite, cold showers help in a weird way with like purging timelines. Water healing in general, like just getting a bath is really good for cleansing your aura. But yeah, physical hygiene stuff is good, like just taking care of yourself, working on your looks. All of that will help with spiritual protection. And yeah, so the higher you go, you may have to protect yourself more at certain times. This is the tricky part. You may be guided to not use any of that stuff at certain points, because after such a long time, you will naturally just emanate more strength, right? It's like a video game. Like, you'll level up to the point where you'll naturally just be radiating protection. Like, I don't even have anything on right now. Like, I don't have my copper on, I don't have my crystals, and I feel completely fine because I know what I'm doing energetically with my aura now, and I can just radiate it like a continuous loop kinda, and just know that I'm okay. But, you know, I also can't get in the habit of completely abandoning my spiritual hygiene, because I did that. I thought I was too good. Like, I thought I was like graduated from it and that I didn't need it anymore. And then a couple of days ago I needed it. So you may be guided to have different things, but always have it there for when you need it. You know, I really recommend copper, organite, any other crystals that feel called to you. You know, workout, self-care, water healing, all that good stuff. Maybe change your diet a little bit, and heck yeah, hope that helps.